Picture this. You've just unboxed your brand new PlayStation 5, eager to dive into the latest and greatest games the console has to offer. But lurking in the shadows are titles that every PlayStation fan dreams of but will likely never see. These are the games that spark whispers in forums and speculation on social media, teasing us with their potential. On number 5, we will start with Killzone Series. The Killzone series emerged onto the gaming scene with ambitious goals and faced significant challenges from its inception. Initially launched on the PlayStation 2, the franchise struggled to distinguish itself amidst competition from established first-person shooter PS giants. However, despite a rocky start, Killzone gained momentum with its subsequent releases on the PlayStation 3. During the PlayStation 3 era, Killzone established itself as a critical player in Sony's first-party lineup, alongside heavyweights like Uncharted and God of War. Titles such as Killzone 2 and Killzone 3 received acclaim for their immersive gameplay, impressive visuals, and robust multiplayer experiences. Killzone 2 in particular stands out as a pinnacle achievement for the series, solidifying its place among the top FPS franchises on the platform. However, the series' trajectory took a downturn with the release of Killzone Shadowfall on the PlayStation 4. While it showcased the technical prowess of the new hardware and maintained a dedicated fan base, it failed to achieve the same level of critical and commercial success as its predecessors. The lukewarm reception and shifting industry trends marked a turning point for the franchise. On number 4 comes Resistance Series. The Resistance series debuted prominently as a launch title for the PlayStation 3, marking its association with the console's early success. Developed by Insomniac Games, the franchise introduced players to a compelling sci-fi first-person shooter experience, blending innovative weapons and an engaging narrative against an alien invasion backdrop. Despite initial critical acclaim and a dedicated fan base, the series achieved moderate success rather than becoming a cornerstone of PlayStation's first-party lineup. Following its launch, the Resistance series saw the release of 2 mainline sequels, expanding on its universe and gameplay mechanics. Each installment contributed to its standing among players, though it never quite reached the same level of recognition as some of Sony's other first-party franchises like Uncharted or God of War. The third installment, Resistance 3, marked the end of the series on the PlayStation 3 platform, leaving fans eager for a continuation on subsequent consoles. However, despite the loyal fan base and potential for further exploration of its rich lore, the Resistance series did not receive a new installment in the following console generation. Insomniac Games, the studio behind the series, shifted its focus notably to other successful ventures. Most notably, Insomniac Games gained immense acclaim and commercial success with Marvel's Spider-Man, a critically acclaimed action-adventure title that redefined superhero games. Additionally, their work on the rebooted Ratchet and Clank series further solidified their reputation for quality and innovation. On number 3, we will talk about Infamous Series. The Infamous series made its debut during the PlayStation 3 era, introducing players to a compelling open-world superhero experience developed by Sucker Punch Productions. The series gained traction with its innovative gameplay mechanics and narrative depth, establishing itself as a notable first-party IP for Sony. With Infamous Second Son released on the PlayStation 4, the series transitioned into the next generation, showcasing improved graphics and gameplay mechanics that were well received by both critics and players alike. Its standalone expansion, Infamous First Light, further expanded on the series' universe, albeit on a smaller scale. Despite its critical and commercial success, the Infamous series has faced challenges in maintaining prominence within Sony's first-party lineup. This is partly due to the emergence of other blockbuster franchises like Uncharted, The Last of Us, and Horizon. These titles, along with Sucker Punch's own exploration into new genres, such as Ghost of Tsushima, have shifted the studio's focus away from continuing the Infamous series. Ghost of Tsushima, in particular, achieved significant success and critical acclaim, cementing Sucker Punch's reputation in the industry. As Sucker Punch has committed its resources and creative energies towards expanding the Ghost of Tsushima universe, the likelihood of a new Infamous installment diminishes. The studio's strategic decision to concentrate on fewer, larger projects aligns with industry trends, favoring blockbuster titles with broad appeal. Thus, while there remains a dedicated fanbase eager for the return of Infamous, the current trajectory suggests that Sucker Punch's future endeavors are set elsewhere, making the prospect of a sequel to the Infamous series increasingly improbable. On number 2 we have The Order, 1886. The Order, 1886, garnered attention for its distinctive qualities and allure, despite its shortcomings. Set in an alternate history Victorian London with a blend of steampunk and supernatural elements, the game boasted stunning visuals and a meticulously crafted atmosphere that immersed players in its unique world. Its cinematic presentation, including seamless transitions between gameplay and cutscenes, contributed to its appeal, offering a narrative-driven experience akin to watching a film. However, the game faced criticism for its short length, linear gameplay, and limited replayability, which affected its overall reception. Despite mixed reviews from critics, The Order, 1886, found a dedicated fan base appreciative of its aesthetics, storytelling, and the potential it showcased for a deeper exploration of its universe. Its setting, characters, and the mysteries of its lore left players intrigued and hungry for more. Despite this player interest, the likelihood of a sequel remains slim due to the circumstances surrounding its developer, Ready at Dawn. Following the game's release, Ready at Dawn transitioned to Oculus Studios, focusing exclusively on developing virtual reality games for Meta's platforms. This shift in focus effectively shelved any plans for a sequel to The Order, 1886, as the studio's creative energies now lie in VR experiences rather than traditional console gaming. On number 1, we will discuss Days Gone. Days Gone, developed by Bend Studio, made its debut in 2019 amidst significant anticipation within the gaming community. The open-world zombie survival game garnered mixed reviews from critics but managed to find a dedicated fanbase drawn to its expansive post-apocalyptic setting and engaging narrative. Despite initial lukewarm critical reception, Days Gone achieved notable commercial success, with leaked internal Sony numbers indicating sales exceeding 7.3 million units by 2020. This achievement underscored the game's appeal among players, demonstrating a solid market presence that typically would warrant consideration for a sequel. However, Sony's decision not to greenlight a sequel for Days Gone came as a surprise to many. The rationale behind this decision reportedly stemmed from the studio's internal assessments and strategic shifts. Bend Studio, instead of pursuing a direct sequel, redirected its efforts towards developing a new open-world live service IP. This move reflected Sony's evolving priorities and a desire to explore new gaming concepts and potentially more lucrative markets. Despite Sony's clear stance on moving away from a Days Gone sequel, fan demand remains fervent and vocal. The game's community continues to advocate for a continuation of its narrative and gameplay elements, citing the strong foundation laid by the original title. As we wrap up our exploration of the games every PlayStation 5 fan dreams of but may never see, we hope this journey through gaming's elusive treasures has sparked your imagination. Which of these titles do you yearn for the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more gaming content that delves into the heart of what makes us gamers. Until next time, keep gaming and keep dreaming.